Sammy, one of the more enjoyable things about Super Bowl Sunday is just like you've got the waste management in Phoenix, you've got NBA games, you've got college basketball games, both men and women. There's so many different like cross-sport props that you can bet. Is there anything out there that kind of caught your eye in terms of like something available like early in the day Sunday and close it out in the Super Bowl?
Well, we talked about the Caitlin Clark prop, first half points against Kelce, first half receiving yards. I do like that, plus 3.5 on Clark's side. I think, honestly, she could score 40 against Nebraska. But there's a couple games in the Big Ten on Super Bowl Sunday. Penn State goes to Northwestern and Minnesota goes to Iowa. I know people aren't going to want to bet that on Super Bowl Sunday, but I can tell you this. I've been in the back of sports books for Super Bowls. I've written stories about it for Fox. 95% of the attention in that room is on football and not on college basketball. And there are guys that will literally pick people off. They'll be betting college basketball totals, and they'll be betting first halves a lot too, because the numbers, like, the numbers aren't always right in college basketball. There's 360 teams. You can't get all the lines right. You can't get all the totals right. But I think the books on that day of any day in college basketball are the slowest to react. Because usually on a random Thursday or a college basketball Saturday, you're monitoring basketball all day. And when the alert comes in that sharp A or sharp B just bet, this rotation number for this amount, they're on top of it. But in the Super Bowl, there are $100,000 bets flying in and, 5-figure bets left and right and parlays and all this stuff. And there's 500 props. You can beat the books in college basketball on Sunday because they are very slow to move. So I don't know what these numbers are going to be. I got Iowa like 5 at home against Minnesota. We'll see how it shakes out. People don't really care right now because we're taping this long before Super Bowl Sunday. But these other sports and these other markets on day of the game are slow to move because of all the attention that's paid into the Super Bowl markets.
Yeah, and I actually liked the other Caitlin Clark prop that day, which was Caitlin Clark 3-pointers against Nebraska plus a half versus Travis Kelce receptions in the Super Bowl. You figure she's good for, I would say, at least 6 3-pointers, maybe 7 with how many shots she takes. The fact that Nebraska can play defense and the game goes up and down. Like she can't have 7 3-pointers and Kelce can't come in at 7 or fewer receptions in the game. So I like that, the Caitlin Clark plus a half 3-pointers against Kelce receptions in the Super Bowl. So I'll be rooting for it. I'll be rooting for Deuce to go out there, knock down as many threes as possible on Sunday afternoon, and then I'll be rooting for the Niners to shut down Kelce on Sunday night. Will. Bear Bets full episodes drop twice a week right here on the Bear Bets YouTube channel. Remember to subscribe to stay ahead of the odds, and let's celebrate all of our wins together.